I'm about to go to sleep. I have to ask a question, and I need the mature, seasoned, experienced, and inexperienced to answer this question. Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? I'm talking to you. Can you see me? Why are you so mad? You're mad at everything and everybody. You wasn't born mad. Life is a motherfucker, ain't it? You're in and out of relationships. You didn't got with that man that know how to say all the right things and do all the right things. You didn't got pregnant, had kids, and you're just running around mad, bitter, and angry. Then you wonder why you're single. Nobody want to be with your angry ass. You just bitter and mad about everything. Every time I bring up something happy, you figure out a way to flip it into something negative and bad. Every time anything happy shows up on TV, you want to figure out a way to flip the channel and turn it on something negative, dark, depressing, and bad. Your house got negative energy. Your friends are negative. That's why you ain't happy. Because everything around you is a direct reflection of who you are. Nobody like you at your job. Who made you get that job? Who decided that they agreed to what they were willing to pay you for that job? They said, wow, thank you so much for giving me this job. Well, how much do y'all pay an hour? Well, this is what we're offering. You said okay. If you wanted a better job that was paying more, even if it would have taken you longer to get a job that was paying you what you feel like you deserve, you took the job that they offered you at the pay rate that they offered you. Now you go to work every day angry, bitter, mad, and you making everybody on the job experience fucked up because you are so mad and bitter about what they're paying you. Do you know that if you do your job happily, gratefully, appreciating what you have, smiling, making everything and everybody around your job enjoy their job even more? Do you understand how much more God will bless you and create opportunities and situations for you? You're bitter. That's why your life ain't better. Ain't nobody make you get with that man. Ain't nobody force you to be with that woman. Ain't nobody force you to do shit. You was at a club, you was at church, you was at an event, you was at a restaurant. That man walked up to you, flirted with you, and of all the men you seen that year, of all the men you seen that month, that day, something about you said, let me give him my phone number. You got bamboozled. So now what? You gonna run around and have every man that you run into to experience what you signed up for? I'm talking to grown people right now. I'm not talking to no kids. I'm talking to grown, responsible people that decide who, what, and where they want in their life. How are you gonna sign up for him, sign up for her, And now you're running around angry, bitter, and mad at everything and everybody. It ain't my fault. I never told you to make a baby with him or settle down with him. So if I'm trying to be in a relationship with you, I'm a brand new man trying to experience a brand new relationship. Of course, you're supposed to bring your experiences into a new relationship, but all that bitter, angry, resentment, hostility, and all that shit that you carrying, I don't like you. You are just angry. You are mad. I'm actually having a good day until your angry, bitter, hostile ass showed up. So you're independent now. All the single ladies, all the independent. You're going to independence your way into loneliness. You can be independent. Let me redefine independence. Independence is, I'm not going into a new relationship or any relationship depending on and relying on any man to take care of me, feed me, pay my bills, buy me a car, give me gas money. I'm bringing half of myself, the whole me, but half of me into this relationship, and I'm looking to be and experience another half. And that's what makes me a whole. Women are on this independent shit so heavy, they gonna independence their way into loneliness. Nobody wants to be alone. If I'm offending you, I don't even care. You're on my Facebook page and you're gonna listen. Nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to come to their house every single night and be by themselves. And because you're physically by yourself doesn't mean that you're alone and you're actually mad about it. So I'm clear. You can be alone and you can still be happy and enjoy your life, waiting patiently for the right man and situation to show up. But some of y'all are running your husband away. Some of y'all are getting together like the movie Waiting to Exhale, and you're sitting around and you're bashing and you're being mean and condescending towards men all day, and you're making yourself feel good about it. Yeah, all these men ain't shit. I'm tired of all these janky ass, dirty ass men. You didn't let your husband pass you by several times because you're trying to live up to all of these things that all of these women that you surround yourself with, they've all created the mind state of the people. The mind state is, even if a good man is right in front of you, if he don't look and smell and represent all of these concepts that you've created in your mind, you let your husband walk right by. Bitter, mad, resentful, angry. Men, fellas, I'm talking to you too. Women, you are not under attack. There's a lot of men out here that has been through some heavy shit that can make you mad, angry, being mean and evil towards women and disrespectful and all the above. I'm talking to you too. It's time to find your joy. It is time to walk in the direction of peace, love, happiness, and joy. There is a such thing as being in a relationship and still feeling like you're alone. There is a such thing as waking up, going to sleep, and feeling like the woman or the man that you are in a relationship with is not contributing or doing anything to make your life better. So even while you're gone, I'm alone, and even when you come home, I still feel alone. Because you are not mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, nothing about your existence is contributing to my joy and my happiness. When you do things with a smile, and with joy. It doesn't matter what you're being paid. Be paid joyfully. Because I want to remind you that the statistics of people being unemployed in this country is real. And we are not talking about ex-cons and felons that are unemployed. We're talking about well-educated, college-educated, PhDs, degrees, graduated from medical school, engineers, architects, out of work, unemployed. We're talking about people that are married happily with kids, purchased a home, and then they have to sell their homes. These people would want the job that you have right now. And you're going to your job bitter, angry, mad, ungrateful. God is not going to expand your territory if you don't appreciate the territory that you have now. It doesn't matter that you're not driving a Mercedes-Benz or driving your dream car when you're not even taking care of the car that God has given you. Next time you're in that bucket that's got dirty ass seats, smells like shit because you don't treat it right, while you're in that dirty car that might not be as expensive as you want it to be, just drive by all the people you see sitting on the bus at 6 o'clock in the morning, freezing their ass off, waiting on the bus to show up. And they got to be on the bus riding with a bunch of people that they don't know, people that don't bathe, just be loud, listening to their headphones on the bus, just mad on the train. They got to go to and from work on the bus. And you're in your car, ungrateful, mad, and bitter, and talking shit about the car while you're in the car, while you're driving by people that's waiting on the bus stop or waiting on a train with a transfer in their hand. See, if you're not grateful for what you have, you can't expect God to continue to bless you and expand your territory, expand your horizon, expand different things, situations, and places that you're hoping to be. You're bitter and angry about what you have now. And that bitter and anger is going to continue even after new blessings and opportunities show up. You are the reason that your life and career ain't blessed. You are the reason that you are sitting around swimming in misery, ungrateful and unappreciative of what you have. You are bitter. That's why your life ain't better. I'm talking to you. This is a harsh reality. We're not talking about, and we're not talking about depression. We're talking about people that your mind is so negative, is so dark. Every time joy shows up, you figure out a way to flip a positive into a negative. Every time somebody compliments you and says something nice and beautiful about you, you figure out a way to flip it and turn it into a negative. A man can't even walk up to you and give you a rose that you actually deserve without you feeling like something is behind it. There's some type of game and scheme. A man can't. When is the last time a man called you? When is the last time a man said that you are beautiful? Or a woman said something nice to you and beautiful to you, and you've actually accepted and received the compliment. I'm a man. I've walked up to women that are beautiful, and I have to ask the question. I'll say to you, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." And then she will be like, "Oh, thank you." And then I have to ask her, I have a question. Did you hear my compliment? Did you actually receive it? I don't care that you hear it every single day. I just want to know, did you own the compliment that I just gave you? Because I didn't have to give you the compliment. I gave you the compliment because it's actually the way I feel about you. But I just want to know, did you receive it? And then she'll say, "Wow, yeah, I did now. Now I did, yes." And then I'll say, "Well, you have a wonderful day." And then I walk off. Some of y'all won't allow joy to come into your life. When it shows up every day, you take it for granted. You're actually beautiful. And when people compliment you, you should receive it, because that is a little slice of heaven, a little slice of joy. You get bits and pieces of it every day, and you disown it because you're so mad and so bitter. And maybe that man or that woman has not allowed you to enjoy the compliments and the love the way you should. But I deserve for you to receive my compliment when I give it to you. Some of y'all are carrying so much bitter hostility and resentment with you every single day. This is the reason why your life, your career, and your surroundings hasn't changed. Joy cometh in the morning. I seek joy. I want joy. I want happiness. I thank God for my best friend in the whole world, Rev Run, and his wife, Justine. This family has brought me so much joy. And I love it, and I appreciate it, and I never want the joy to leave me. Some of y'all don't want joy. That's why when it shows up, you figure out a way to fuck it up and run it away. You figure out a way to sabotage joy when it shows up. I'm asking you to receive this message, process this message, change who you are, what you are, change the way you've been going about your life. Change these concepts that you have created in your mind. What his height is, what his nationality is, what he smells like, what he looks like, how much money he makes, what he drives, where he lives. You got all of these random ass concepts in your mind as to what this man looks like. And your husband continues to pass you by. Your wife continues to pass you by. Joy will be accepted and received. Joy will show up in your house if you allow it to show up. Your life will be better if you stop being bitter. If you make it to the end of this message, I want you to write that. Your life will be better if you stop being bitter. I'm going to go to sleep now. I want you to share this video and tag everybody who you know that's supposed to see this video. I know it's 18 minutes long, but I'm giving you everything I got. Joy cometh in the morning. Come on, Jesus. Come on. I love you. Good night.